sports. It's in the game.
It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and we're watching the Snowhawks, Offensive Player of the Year, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Snowhawks and the Rams, and it's coming
Welcome
right
in,
up
everyone,
on
to this
EA
presentation
Sports
of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's Week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. but the fact that he was able to protect the ball in the process is what really was impressive to me. I mean, it's not like he was just out there in the backyard chucking the ball all over the place. I mean, he was methodical, cerebral, lethal with his approach. Truthfully, I have no idea how you follow up a performance like that, but I'm certainly excited to see what he has in store.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. This one caught by Ricci. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
It's now 4th and goal.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Snowhawks will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Rams offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. From the gun, it's Young. Right side, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually that's a holding penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Snowhawks are out to a 10-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Young. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful Jaguars looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. 28-7, your final score. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the 2nd half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. As you can see there, he's not only getting closer to a passing title, but closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, going for it all. That is brought in, and he will score. Touchdown, Snowhawks. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the The Snowhawks move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Young to throw. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little...
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
Third and long. Back to throw. Young. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Rams, they're finally on the board. It's 17-3. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Snowhawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. This one caught by Ricci.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Snowhawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and the Snowhawks extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll go play action with Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Snowhawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. 3rd and a yard. Looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give up the middle. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. At this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the gun, here's a handoff. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. On 1st and 10, here's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, Young. Open man, that's Flowers. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's taken in. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Young. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Quick throw here is complete. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Young. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret. This offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the